guys are having a wonderful day. About the lighting, I wish I could fix it, but I cannot fix it. So instead, because we're celebrating today, I just want to tell you a Merry Christmas. As you can see, so I'm asking on 24th of December on this Christmas Eve to give her a follow. I never asked for a follow, but this time I do. And look at her. You're kidding me? Now, there's an intro to this. Look at her. Come on, okay? Nice and cute. Oh, shit. I didn't know that was playing music. So I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be able to. I'm gonna be able to save it at the studio. So how do we meet? Listen, it was a month ago, so I don't remember. But there was possibly a Gengar T-shirt involved. Yeah, most likely than not, there was a Gengar T-shirt. So if I do this, are we good? We're good. And honestly, we've been talking ever since. She's super funny. So yeah, there's not a lot to say because this is the Genesis, right? There's a behind the scene. There's been a lot of video that I did where I was talking about certain people, a handful of people that I could be myself with. I could be as weird as possible. I could go crazy, right? Not crazy in a sense of I'm gonna take a fucking knife and plug it through your throat, but I'm also crazy and like make some stupid joke, right? And it's very freeing because you get that energy, you get that that out of your system. So when you do video, you seem more normal, even though you're possibly the weirdest person in the room. People won't know, right? So now we're gonna be doing this. We're gonna be checking out the DM, and I thought I'm gonna tell you why we're making this video. Why are we reading the DM? What this means to me. I'm gonna do like a whole ass reaction because this, ladies and gentlemen, is it made me tear up yesterday. And when I read it, and I was like, dude, she's so nice. And there's a couple of reasons. I'm gonna tell them right away. I'm gonna give you guys one because it's Christmas Eve. Me being in an apartment means that sometimes I will spend Christmas or spend holidays alone, right? So the fact that we have this specific message, it's surprising because the amount of people that went into my DMs, trying to sell me digital art, trying to sell me banners and icon, trying to sell me that they were OnlyFans chicks. The number of people that said Merry Christmas is super nice. So first text is no Sergeant Fortune, I've been deceived. So this is a very complicated story, but that's basically how I got. That's basically how I get bitches, right? A lot of people are gonna say, "Hey, I have a good job. I'm very stable. I have an amazing home. Hey, I'm a hardworking. Hey, I'm professional in my life. Hey, I'm super romantic." I lie and say that I'm the heir to a Sergeant Fortune, right? So I want you guys to imagine 50 Shades of Grey with Dakota Johnson, which is actually pretty cute. And I want you to replace the 50 Shades of Grey by 50 Shades of Sardine. Now, what you're saying, it's an amazing script, but it's too late. I'm already talking about the script with Otom Spielberg, the offspring of Steven Spielberg. What do you mean? Do you think that because they're trans, they're not as good as their father, filmographer? 2024, dude. I trust you all the time. We're gonna make an amazing movie, and you know it's gonna be very hearty. It's gonna be about, yes, there's gonna be some sex scene, there's gonna be some romance scene, but it's also about the production and the dying breed of the sardine farmer and how the ecosystem and the pollution has affected the ecosystem. Right? Not very Christmassy. Happy holidays to you too. See, I actually said Merry Xmas. And she went in with Happy Holiday. So very calm, very demure, very PR trained, very PC, but correct. PC and PR, similar but not the same. Different, but the same, but different. But still the same, you know? May you have a wonderful end to your year. I'm wishing you the best in the new year to come. Thank you for being so supportive and always making me smile. Bro, I'm telling you, this was emotional. And the worst is, I'm gonna tell you the second reason why we're reading the DM. Yes, Gabriella is a phenomenal person. A funny human, but a kind, genuine person, right? And but ultimately speaking, no matter how much I like the person, she's still a fucking stranger. She's still a fucking stranger. And you think that you're close, the people that are close to you in your life. Oh, I received a comment. Nice. You think that people that are close in your life will be the ones to wish you a sentimental. But this takes the sardine of every single text, and it's coming from a stranger. And yes, we know each other, we're friends, but it's still a fucking stranger. And I think it speaks more out of a stranger. See, because. Okay, that's another reason. Never mind. I'm gonna say the reason why, but that's another reason. So you've been a great buddy to my weirdness. Do I think you take the cake, boo? Which honestly, dude, not to sell yourself short, I think you're pretty weird in a phenomenal way. But dude, I got the whole pizzeria, right? Honestly, but she doesn't effort. She doesn't effort. She'll text me like at 3 a.m. and she'll be like, "Yo, I put pineapple on a pizza." Just to look weird, and after I'm done puking, because that's a cardinal sin. Cardinal sin. There's you know the 7 deadly sin, right? There's possibly an 8th one. There's probably a 9th one, but top 10 is putting pineapple on a pizza, right? The sanctity of the pizzeria. If you're gonna have a very cool pizza, right? We're talking about sardine before. Fuck a sardine. You're gonna go for a margarita pie. You're gonna be looking for that restaurant that does a little bit of a saltier tomato sauce, right? And on top of my sauce, you're gonna put basil. Now, ultimately speaking, you want that basil to be in kind of big piece, kind of medium chunks. Why? Because it's gonna be chewy. Now I know what you're saying. I don't want my pizza chewy, bruh. You're having dough. You're having sourdough. You're having dildo. There's way more chewy than just a couple of basilic, of basil. Basilic is in Harry Potter. So yeah, so you're gonna be wanting that. You're gonna be adding some Parmigiano. No, so you have the tomato sauce that's salty. You got the basil, a bit of mozz because it's not a margarita pizza without mozz. Gonna be adding some powdered Parmigiano for saltiness, and you're gonna be taking a honey pot, and you're gonna be drizzling honey on top of it. So get a mixture of salty and sweet, and it's really, really nice. Once again, the chewiness from the dough, the chewiness from the basilic, and the traditional tomato sauce, which is basically what you need to have to call it a pizza, right? So that's it. That's it. Third, I think you take the take. Whoop. Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna suck my own, but I do. I take the cake. I take the icing. I'm even licking the spatula you use to put the icing on the cake. Keep being you and sharing your thoughts and anything with others. You're amazing, and I wish you luck with your any future endeavor. That's it. That's super nice. Honestly, dude. Honestly. So once again, please follow my girl. Please follow my girl. Let's get her to you know what? Let's get her to 7,000 before 2025, please. So the reason also we're doing this is just I know it sounds like a simp. I know it sounds like I'm kissing ass, but the reality is I think that behavior when you go outside and you open a door for somebody, right? Well, how often do you open the door for somebody, right? But that day, in particular, somebody opened the door for you and inspire you to do something like that. I want to create a chain, and if that's a chain to create by being kind to each other, right? We're so focused on trolling. We're so focused on if you're a content creator, I'm gonna support your shit, but you have to support my shit. Fuck that. Be just kind to people. So nice. We're playing Art Night. Christmas is about having time with loved one. This one of my loved one. As weird as this sound, I do not care. Now the third reason is because see, and again I said it's a changer, but it's more than just that. Is being out there, and sure, I sent the message first, but when I sent the message, I didn't take the message back. Not necessarily because she's not a good person, but because like I say, Christmas is more for family and friends, right? And I love the girl, but we're kind of stranger too, right? So yeah, so number three is that possibly number four. We've been focusing on who she is the whole time, but what if the video wasn't about sharing DM, wasn't about the person in particular? What if the video was simply put real Christmas spirits, right? A lot of people will say that Christmas is a marketing scheme. You got beautiful snow outside that you saw in another video. But Christmas about that. It's about being kind and the act of giving, the act of receiving, giving kindness. It doesn't mean giving a material. Giving kindness, receiving kindness. It's being nice to each other, right? Now, do I think that we can solve every single problem in the world? No. But I think there should be a day in the world where there's no kindness, right? If you look at the World War II, right, you had the German versus I think it's the American, right? And there's a historical record, right? There's a historical record of them taking a break on Christmas and celebrating together, and that's Christmas. Christmas is sending a DM to somebody. So now, I'm finishing this video. But if you want to do something nice today, if you want to celebrate Christmas today, if you want to be fuck gifts, okay? Text somebody. It could be a stranger, it can be someone that you love, and just tell them Merry Christmas, I'm thinking about you. Do that to 5 people. And if 3 people does it, then you're starting a chain. And it's a positive chain. You know? It's a beautiful thing. I didn't expect that. And when I read that message, it made me tear up. And the first thing was like, dude, I have to share that. And maybe me sharing that is kind of bragging because I got amazing people in my life. Right now we're talking about Gabriella, but there's also these that came in this morning. There's also DZ, there's also Shay, there's also Maddie, there's also I'm forgetting Sear, there's Toxic Monkey that came in. to say Merry Christmas, and all those people are people on the internet. I'm gonna go in about 15 minutes to my father's house to have a Christmas Eve feast. It'll be fun. That's why I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas. I love you guys. Take it easy. For the people that are not included in Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Kwanzaa. I say Merry Christmas because once again, it's about being genuine. It's about being myself. If I was Jewish, I would celebrate with my rabbi Hanukkah. If I was a Muslim, I would celebrate Kwanzaa with my Iman. But Daddy raised me as a Christmas celebrating little dude. And truth is, I'm still that little dude. Take it easy. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace. This is not enough.